What's happening, peeps? So last night I went to a local auction. It's one that I've been to once before, but it's kind of been off my radar. I didn't see anything the first time I went there. But there was a PS2 bundle there, and as soon as I saw a few of the games that were in there, I knew it was going to be of interest. I priced the bundle up based off the best games, and I was sort of like, I'd probably do like 100. In the end, it got bid up to 60, and then you put the 15% on top, the commission, and then it was 69. So I was pleased. So the first game we've got is a Star Wars game, Revenge of the Sith. I can't say I've played it. I've got a Star Wars game on the DS, and I'm pretty sure it is Revenge of the Sith, which is awesome, but this is probably going to be a very different type of game. We've got ourselves a receipt, which is for Comet, and it was $39.99. That looks really good. But yeah, condition generally was pretty good, to be fair, so. Believe it or not, there's a few random like foreign games in here, like I have no idea why. So there's this one, which is also Revenge of the Sith, but it's got a teen rating on it, which is a NTSC, and it's empty. It comes with a little, almost like a little comic thing. So yeah, a bit random. Next out of the gate, we've got Kingdom Hearts 1. This is a game I already own, bought it in CX for like £6, I think. I've never played it. It's actually the Platinum disc in there. The only downside with that, and then this goes for I think one other game, is it's got the price stickers on the actual inlay, which is a shame, but it definitely needs a new case, that one. Bit of a random one, Little Britain. I will just say on these games, some of them are like a bit water damaged, so it's not like they're in good condition, but then I can see that some of the inlays are warped, which is a shame, but I've never played this game. Obviously it's a very random one. It looks kind of funny. It sort of reminds me a little bit of like Jackass or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but it's a Blast game. So I do think that Blast are like the company that makes all the shit games on the PS2. I mean, that's the kind of game that I don't think it's worth a lot, but at the same time, I almost think I could kind of imagine that being worth a mint, but it's not. We've got Jak and Daxter, Platinum Edition. That one has just got the leaflet inside. I've already got this black label. Yeah, I think it's a really cool game in terms of artwork and stuff. I've not really played it personally. I was speaking to Dodgy D-Pad earlier about platformers. You know, I've played a lot of Crash, Spyro, Rayman, Mario, but in terms of the PS2 sort of ones like Ratchet and Clank and Daxter, I've never really played them much. I don't play platformers a lot nowadays, other than Mario, I would say. This one is Metal Arms. This one's foreign, I think. No, it's not. I think it's been bought from abroad. The other thing with this game is it's quite badly water damaged, that one. You can see the warping to the inlay. The text on the back is in English, but there's a sticker on the box that says something in a foreign language. And there's also like that inside, which is in like Spanish or something. So yeah, I assume it's an English game and it's been bought in Europe somewhere. We've got Monster Jam. Don't know a lot about this game. I mean, I used to enjoy monster truck games when I was a kid, for sure. Used to love monster trucks. That's in nice condition. We've got this, I think I've had this before, The Haunted Mansion, which is a Disney game. Don't know a great deal about it. It looks to be in good condition. All the discs are clean. This is the one that always comes up. You literally can't give this game away. Aragon, is it, or something? I think it was a film. This game has very little value. I'd imagine it's probably quite a bad game, and that's why no one wants it. This is a bit more interesting. This is Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. I don't know whether I've got a copy of this, because I do have like a stack of PS2 games that are almost like a maybe list for me. And I've just sort of thought, well, I'll hold them for now. And then at some point, I'm either going to sell them or add them into my collection. And I don't know whether this is there, but this is a platformer, I think. For the PS2, it would be nice to have all the platformers, really, because I just think they're all quite cool. They're all quite unique. This is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Platinum version. I haven't played this, but I think I don't know whether it was this one, but I've heard these games are good, or certainly some of the Lord of the Rings games are meant to be very good on the PS2. I mean, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, so it doesn't really appeal to me. A random one, so it's obviously Da Vinci Code, but it's in foreign. I think maybe it's like Spanish or something. It is Spanish. I mean, like that one, for example, the disc is, it says the Da Vinci Code, so I don't know whether that's an English disc in the foreign case. Jak 2, Renegades. Don't know whether the sequel was meant to be any good, but it's there. Again, like these are in like really, really decent condition. This is one that I've already got. This is Rising Sun Medal of Honor. I really, really like the original Medal of Honor on the PS1. It's just definitely one of my favorite games on the system. But I've never played any of the sequels. But funnily enough, I do remember someone once told me that this was the best one. I did do a little bit of research a little while ago, and I read that there was another one that was meant to be the best, but I don't know. It's up for debate. This is the only game in there that's like a disc only. Randomly, it's Shadow Man Second Coming, which I already own. But we've got a disc only of Shadow Man there, for some bizarre reason. This is another one that's foreign, so this is Space Invaders Anniversary. So it's quite a nice game. It's got like a shiny sort of finish on the artwork, but it's got a foreign sticker there on the front. It's got this kind of sticker again, and then the back is in Portuguese, it seems. Unlike Da Vinci Code, the title is in English anyway, so I don't know. The manual is in English? Who knows? Who knows? But this comes with it, and this was in with the other one as well. Okay, I thought this was something from a shop, but I don't think it is. Or is it? I'm thinking now it was a leaflet that came with PS2 games in like Spain or something. It says Info Capital on it, and it's a software, hardware, accessories, something. I God knows, to be honest. This one is Time Splitters 2. I've got Time Splitters 1, but I haven't got 2, because Time Splitters as a series doesn't really interest me, but Pixel Paul, I think it was, said this was like a really good PS2 game, which I've heard before. I think it was Pixel Paul. So I did sort of think, do I need to grab that? And I've heard that Future Perfect's really good as well. I've never really played these games. I have said this before, but when it came to PS2, there was only a few games that I played outside of Tony Hawk's and Pro Evo, to be honest. But I do also think that I was never that fond of like playing FPS on a controller, and I still aren't. I like to play FPS on a PC, obviously, traditionally back in the day. And then nowadays, I like the gyro of the Switch controller. Yeah, so this one, I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping it, but it's just a bit of a shame because, like I say, some of the artwork, it's a little bit sort of warped a little bit, which is a shame. Now we're going to get on to the more valuable games. So we've got 6. First out of the gate, as always, Hit and Run, Platinum. I've got the Black Label version of this game. It's pretty good. I mean, I think I did start to play through it, and it gets pretty hard pretty quick. Good condition on the disc. So yeah, that one will be going for sale. Always a popular title. Jade Cocoon 2. Unfortunately, it has got stickers on the inlay. It's not a game I've played. It's a game that I had, but then I decided to sell it because yeah, I just thought it's just not really of interest to me personally. I don't even really know. I guess it's an RPG. We got a game called Devil Kings. This one's about a tenner in CX. It was one of those games that when I looked at the bundle, I saw this and I thought, oh, what's that? So I thought I'll just have a quick look. It's a Capcom game. Looks to be in really nice condition. Yeah, it looks decent. Like, it looks like a combat game. Doesn't really look like my type of thing. I think I'll sell that if I'm honest. And then the last 3. So the first one is Family Guy, which I obviously picked this up a little while ago. Again, in very, very nice condition. There might be a little upgrade there for me, potentially. Got a feeling I did look at this disc and it was like pristine mint. Yeah, so I think that might be a little upgrade there. This one now is cool. So this is Futurama, because if anyone remembers, I actually got this game and I didn't have the manual. So essentially I can just rob this manual and then sell it disc only. But this is in CX now for around 30 quid. So that's quite cool. And then the last one, this is the absolute gem, is in the slipcover. the Ghost in the Shell game on the PS2. I did have a little bash on this last night. It actually seemed pretty good. I don't know loads about it. I mean, I know visually, the original on the PS1, you're in that little bug thing, and I think that's really cool. This is more like third person. You play a character and you run about. Again, like really nice condition. I guess the slipcover adds quite a bit of value. It's in pretty good nick. There's like a little bit of wear around the sort of edges there, but otherwise it's pretty bob on. It's one of those weird slipcovers where it's like the hole is on the left rather than the right. But yeah, it's pretty neat. This is a random game really because it wasn't on my list, but like it was meant to be on my list. It's the kind of game where I heard Donald Mackerel mention this like fairly recently, within the last few months, I think. And I was kind of like, there's a Ghost in the Shell game on the PS2. And I was like, I need that. Just because it's just one of those rarities that you just got to have. I think it is classed as a rarity in CX, which is always nice. Yeah, pretty sweet. I'm sure you'll agree, pretty sweet. So in terms of what I'm going to do, I think you all know the drill. So, I mean, that's going to go as a disc-only game. It's got to be touching like 20, something like that. Obviously, Family Guy will go. It's a good 15 quid. Devil Kings will be a tenner. J Cocoon's got the stickers on it. It's got to be at least a tenner. Hit and Run, you're looking at, a good sort of 15, 20 quid on that. So that's already, what's that, 10, 20? Yeah, it's like you could easily make your money back. So I'm in a good spot. I mean, it's looking like I'm going to be able to keep this little beast, get myself a manual for Futurama, and then the rest of them will probably be sold, I think. But yeah, I think that's it. I've not been to this auction for ages, and I think when I originally went there, I think it was like the first one they'd done. I went there and I was like, there's nothing here. But then I went last night, and there was like flipping loads of stuff there. And there's some good stuff, there's like a PS2 bundle. There was a PSP with a few games that I was sort of like, I'll get outbid on that because I'm not really that bothered. I don't collect PSP. There was like a massive bundle of Doctor Who comics, magazines. There was some Doctor Who toys. There was a box full of like little figures that were like sort of Pokemon and little bits and bobs. Crate full of DVDs, wasn't special. There was a crate full of CDs. There was a few sort of shitty cameras. There was some Action Man bits. There was all sorts of stuff. So I'll definitely be going again because you never know what you're going to see. Hopefully I get some PS1 out of it one day, but yeah, that's me. So for everyone who's tuned in, thank you, and please subscribe because I'm so close to 1K, and I've been literally hovering around 1K for like 6 months. Anyway, that's it. See you in a bit.